Three, two, one, let's go. It's Tenor Ballet. Chatting it up. Books I'm reading and going to read. Books on my TBR. Promotion of support in local bookstores, bookshops. Got Venmo me, and in the middle of the screen is my latest 2025 reading stats. It says reading summary: passionate seeker. You savor stories of historical fantasy and modern struggles. Every page filled with complex emotion. Your complex stories inspire change in both hearts and minds. And it has my books that I've read. I've read 25 books so far. My best reading streak is 65 days. And the average rating is 5 stars because I feel like if I read it, it's a 5 star. Unless otherwise, unless other for another, unless the book gave me something else to go on, it's getting 5 stars if I read it all the way through. That's a 5 star book if I read it all the way through. Next, oh, okay, so last night I did read The Alchemist by Coho. I thought his name was Coho because when I looked at the name, I thought it was Coalho, and then later on when I began reading the book, I saw that it was Coelho. So yeah, it's not Coho, it's Colioho, something like that. So read that book. Now I'm rereading it. Um, so yeah, I'm on my second read of it. I'm also reading a couple of other books that I started this week. So get your book read on with me. We got all kinds of resources to get our read on. I'll be beginning a couple of other books this month, probably this week, this coming up week, probably this coming up day. Because I love starting books too sweet. I'm enjoying that. I'll be reading my second Jessica Cage book this month. No, not my second one this month. But yeah, I'll be reading a Jessica Cage book this month called To Aid a Wolf. To Aid a Wolf. And I thought it'd be a great book to read in the month of April because it begins with the letter A. The title has a letter A in it. So I'll be beginning with that book. And that's a standalone book. She also has some series, several series. Jen, her Jen series begins with a J, so maybe I'll start that. Let's see, April, May, June. I don't know. Maybe I'll start it in June, maybe. Her Jen book series is I think it's a 4-part. I think it's 4. It's either 4 books or 6 books. I hadn't looked it up. I've looked it up. I'm not looking at it at the moment. Okay. All right. I'm going to look it up online. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So after I look this up, I'll Captain's vlog what I just about. A couple of years. Capital couple of couple of what? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so Jessica Cage. How did I look that up the other time? Okay, hold on. Because there's an app that shows me the like what the book shows me the book series, the book um um how do you say the order of the books. Okay, so the order of the book series. So let me go to that app so I can see the order. Oh. Um um okay, here we go. Jen, and then maybe I'll read the description of the book I'm going to read this month. This is a book I actually been looking at this book since I finished the I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. I've been looking at like what book to start with next. Or to continue with. So Jin is the first book. Um Jinn. I think it's short for Digin. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 books in that series. Okay. 5 books in that series. Um, Okay, to aid, to aid a wolf okay. Okay, there it is right there. Okay. Let's see. An injured wolf, a reluctant fairy, a chance to save millions. Fate intertwines the paths of Kiora, a reluctant fairy, and Raiden, an injured wolf, in an unexpected alliance with far reaching consequences. When Korora discovers Raiden's wounded from within the fairy territory, she faces a crucial choice: uphold the laws of her kind or follow her instincts to help the creature in need. As their bond deepens, secrets emerge, challenging Korora to confront her loyalty and the true extent of her courage. With millions at stake, Korora must navigate treacherous terrain where every decision could determine the fate of both worlds. Will she choose to stand by Raiden's side, defying convention, or retreat into safety, leaving him to face his destiny alone? To Aid a Wolf is a gripping tale of friendship, sacrifice, and power, of unlikely alliances in the face of adversity. Written by USA Today bestselling author Jessica Cage. Jessica Cage! Okay, so that's the book on my radar for this month of hers. So I can get it, so I can dive in to all these books that she has created. Let's see. Was there something else? Okay, so that's the Jessica Cage book that's on my TBR to read this month. Um, Another book that I'm getting into reading this month is Red Rising. Red Red Rising. It's a series. Let's see how many books in this series. Um, one. Wait. What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. One. Okay. 3 book bundle. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lord. Hold on. What was that? 5 and 6. Okay, this one has at least 6. And this is by Pierce Brown. New York Times bestseller. Pierce Brown. Pierce Brown's relent, relentless, relentlessly entertaining debut changes the excitement of the Hunger Games by uh, Collins, S. Collins, and Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I hadn't heard that one. Okay. Ender's Game. So wait, nah, this is they say did this just say Red Rising blows them other books out the water? Wait a I think I just said that. Let's see. What? Okay, it's his debut. Okay, channels the excitement of the Hunger Games. Okay. I think the first time I saw that, I thought it said changes. Okay, it channels. Okay. You channeling it. Channeling the excitement from those two to Red Rising. Okay. Okay, cause I was feeling the Hunger Games. Okay, okay, I'm excited now. Like I'm excited because I did enjoy uh the Hunger Games series. I like how each book ended and was like I was ready to read the next book to see how the ending was gonna be expanded, expound upon in the next book. So let's get it. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay. Red Rising ascends above a crowded uh the, hold on. Something on my back. Get it off me. Hold on. What is on my back? Okay. Dystopian feel? Red Rising ascends above a crowded dystopian field. This, hold on, let me make sure I'm seeing all the letters. So that, let's see. Dystopian, yeah. USA Today said that. One of the best books of the year, Entertainment Weekly said. Buzz Chef Awareness. I live for the dream that my children will be born free, she says. That they will be what they like. That they will own the land their father gave them. I live for you, I say sadly. Eo kisses my cheek. Then you must live for more. I live for you, I say sadly. Eo kisses my cheek. Then you must live for more. Okay, a quote from the book. Darrow is a red, a member of the lowest caste in the color coded society of the future. Okay, I did read a description of this the other night or so ago. Um, so yeah, that's on my TBR to start this month. Okay. All right. He finna channel it. Like, you like that? I got some for you. Come on. The meal ain't over yet. Like, come and get you some. Come on. Okay, so this on my TBR. Um, so those are the only two books that are on my TBR at the moment that I haven't started. I haven't started those just yet. Um, let me think. Okay. Oh, I did start on my cardigan, my summer cardigan, and the pattern does say to make it a summer cardigan, to use one strand of yarn. Yeah, I did see a couple of vests because I did mention a vest. I saw a couple of vests, summer vest patterns. I do have a vest in mind. The star vest, the vest that's shaped like a star. I don't know if that is that called a vest or is that called a bolero, but it's shaped like a star. Um, yeah, so I have that on my mental TBR for crocheting. Also, the tree of life. I would like a pattern for that to turn that into a vest. I did see some Mandela vests, and I'm thinking that's is similar, like to crochet the tree of life and then put the border around it like a mandala and then make a vest out of it. I don't know. But yeah, I think so. I think so. I saw somebody make that. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, so yeah. They could have been one and the same. Like a tree of life vest with the star shape. It could have been that. But yeah, so that's on my TBR for crocheting. So that's on my TBC, to be crocheted. Yeah, started the crochet summer cardigan. Because I was looking at the vest to see if I would like to crochet them. However, I am enjoying this cardigan pattern that I've crocheted like, let's see, one, two, three times. And each time it looks different. Each time it looks different because I made it different. Um, yeah, so this time I'm gonna make it different and again. So it's like, you get the pattern and then you can switch it up and make it look different. Like my pattern don't even look like the pattern because I mean the basic, it looks like the basic pattern, but because I'm using different colors, it looks different. So yeah, I'm liking this pattern. I'm gonna create a summer cardigan with this pattern. Um, a vest, not so much, because sometimes um, a vest is not enough to keep the chill off. So that's what this summer cardigan is being created for, to keep the chill off your arms. Maybe you need like a little, a little bundled up, like a little warmth during the spring nights, or maybe the summer nights, maybe a chilly theater, or anywhere where there's like air conditioning, but it's not. But you don't want your winter cardigan. So I am making it light with the one strand. So looking forward to seeing what that be like. I'm using this, I think it's called Pound of Love, and the color of it, I think it's called either wheat or straw. It's one of those two, wheat or straw. I took the band off, but yeah, I have shown this before on a live stream. I think it's called wheat or either straw. It's that color. It's that color. Um, the color of wheat or the color of straw, and I thought it'd be a great um, cardigan. I was gonna make a thicker cardigan with this because I did have two pounds of love of this same color wheat. Um, right now, only one is showing up, so it's gonna be a summer cardigan. So it's not gonna be so thick. So looking forward to seeing how this is gonna um, work up. So yeah, that's my captain's vlog for my crocheting. um, um, um. Mm, 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 mm. Um, okay. Alrighty then. Oh. Oh boy. Let me see. Your brain is always searching for proof of what you tell it. It's called confirmation bias. And it works like this: if you believe nothing ever goes my way, your brain will highlight everything that confirms that belief. But that big old but, ow, doing the, okay. But if you tell yourself, I know things can get better, your brain will start finding evidence to support that idea. Your mind is just doing its job, actively looking for evidence to reinforce the world you've created in your thoughts. Okay, that is a post by Forbidden Knowledge. Okay, let's see. Okay, this post says, what's dangerous is when the universe picks you and you put on the magic glasses. There's rules that goes with them. You can never take them off. You never see things as they're supposed to be. You see things as they are. And you can never force anybody else to wear them. Another post by Forbidden Knowledge. I was gonna read some more. Oh well. Okay. I saw some cool posts from books for um books for what is it? Ascendance, a sentence or something. I saw some cool posts on there. Um, as it always is, it's a lot of cool posts and book recommendations on there. So I was gonna read some more of that, but it's not coming up. It's kind of down further into the feed at the moment. Let me see if Google does the Latin commands. Lumos.
All right, turning on two lights.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Okay. What? Cool. That's so cool. Okay. Um, my lights didn't turn on because they're not on the network. Because the network changed. But that's cool that the Google responded to the Latin and knew what I was talking about. Yeah. Cool. I already used that term with another um another how do you say command. I've used that command with another name name brand um source thingy. I'm trying not to say the name so that it doesn't say, yeah, what do you want? How can I help you? Or something like that. Okay, right? So I've already used it with that, and it turns on my flashlight on my iPad. So when I said it to Google Assistant, it turned on or attempted to turn on my wireless lights, my wireless light bulbs. Is that what you call them things? Wireless light bulbs? I don't even know. Um, I have a couple of light bulbs that can change colors and moods and things like that. Um, yeah, so that's what Google Assistant just attempted to turn on. Uh, but yeah, those features on those light bulbs hadn't worked since the network changed from 2G to 5G. Um, the light bulbs are were working on the 2G network. So I don't know if they're gonna get an upgrade or not. So far it hasn't been an upgrade, and they've only changed colors with all the different features that they had while they were on the 2G. And then like shortly after I got them installed and was enjoying the features of the light changings the network went to 5G. So yeah, so now they only come on um, like they have two different shines, and I don't know what they're called. I guess like a natural light. One of them is like a natural sunlight, and then the other one is like um, you could call it fluorescent because it's resemblant of fluorescent. So those are the two. Those are the two lights that I get without the lights being on the network. And like the app features, because there's an app for that. The app feature doesn't work because it's not on the 2G network so far. So, yeah. What are you gonna do? Um, I thought I had a shortcut to turn it on my flashlight. Hey Google. Yeah, and I don't have my Google set up to react that way. Let's see. Oh, okay, I do have a short shortcut um feature set up for my flashlight. Okay, great. I just tried it out just now to see what it was. See what the shortcut is. Turn my flashlight on. Okay, it works both ways to turn it on and turn it off. Cool, cool, cool. I was wondering. Did I read that one? I don't even. Oh, maybe I did. It's been a while though. It's been a while since I read that description of that one, that book. Hmm. Whew. Mm, 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 Hmm. Update. Just FYI, I did mention book downloads um, for a few of my apps. Um, if my book wasn't downloaded and I didn't have access to the internet, I couldn't read the books. I only had access to the books that were actually downloaded when Wi Fi wasn't available. So if the books didn't get downloaded when the Wi Fi was available, they were not accessible. So that is very importante. If you're going where there's no Wi-Fi and you would like to read a certain book, make sure you get it actually downloaded because books will play with the Wi-Fi on, and it's not necessarily downloaded to your device. So when that Wi-Fi isn't available, the book isn't available. The book isn't accessible till the Wi-Fi is returned back on. So yeah, there is a link um, in Hoopla that'll say download this title to your device. I think that's the whole thing. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can see it. It says something like that, and you click on that, and that will allow the title to be read without Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, it says tap here to download. So even though I'm not okay, so it's not downloaded to my device. This one book that I'm reading, but it does play, so I am reading it. It's just not on my device. So it's playing because I'm on Wi-Fi. When I'm not on Wi-Fi and I haven't downloaded it, I haven't tapped here to download, then it won't be accessible when I'm offline. So if I would like it to be accessible, I got to make sure I tap here to download, then it'll download it to my device. Um, and then it'll say, after I've tapped it and it downloads, it'll say something like, um, tap here to,
The teacher is direct.
hold on, it'll say something like, now right now I don't have any books on this device downloaded through this app. And that really goes for any app. You have to make sure the book is downloaded to be able to read it offline. So when you click that tap here to download, then it downloads the book. Then it says like something like tap to remove from device or something like that. And when your book returns, I think it goes off of your device automatically. I usually just take it off of my device so that I can make room for my other books. Now that's talking about my library, my library books. With the Bookshop books, there is an app for the Bookshop books. You can read them through your browser, or you can download the Bookshop app. And there is, you can get it in the Google Play Store, or you can get it in the Apple Store for Androids and iPhones alike. There are quilting books available in the bookshop, crochet books available. When I was getting into crocheting, um, um, when I was uh, learning to crochet, learning like I guess I could say learning. I don't want to say learning because uh, previous years before I started looking at books, I was crocheting. Um, well, I didn't start looking at books till like years after I started crocheting. But um, yeah, just let's making crochet anchoring grounding crochet into my everyday life. I began to check out crochet books and enjoy the colorful yarns. So, yeah, those books are in the bookshop as well. You got all kinds of crochet books and patterns. Also, knitting. Um, there are crochet and knitting alike books that work with um, thinner yarn, thread, um, worsted weight, and then And then this is my favorite because this is where I popped off at. Like, this is where I did my most crocheting with thicker yarns, thick, bulky yarns. There are books specifically to bulky yarns in crocheting and in knitting. So, uh, yeah, that's where my crochet and knitting popped off when I started crocheting with bulky yarn, and I did knit with thinner yarn, and I did crochet with thinner yarn. um, so yeah, I've done both, and yeah, I like that. The 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 bulky yarn is cool, and the thinner yarn can be cool as well. And I really worked my way from the bulky yarn to the thinner yarn. The worsted weight yarn I did knit with and crochet with, um, as well as the bulky yarn. Um, and I worked my way to the smaller hooks, and I'm crocheting a butterfly top with a 3.7 crochet hook. And I'm also crocheting a cardigan with a 9 millimeter. Like, so I'm crocheting a project with a 3.75 millimeter and a 9 millimeter. So that shows you the spectrum of my crocheting. Uh, so yeah, I'm enjoying the bulky and the worsted weight and the cotton and the hooks and the feels, and you can enjoy those books. Those books give inspiration, and that's what I did a lot of. Um, Seeing the textures and the patterns and the stitches and enjoying the colors, and um, making sure I have some books of my own so that I can keep them. Um, the library was the starting point, and then I bought some books so that I could keep them and have them and enjoy them. I have a couple of books where I've created items from the projects in the books, and All of that is available in the bookshop. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Pretty sure there's a book set of the different series I have mentioned this day. Let's see. Okay, I mentioned Red Rising. I'm pretty sure that has a book set. If you like, let's look it up. Okay, we're in the bookshop. Okay, yeah, I did. I looked this up the other day. There's a bookshop. I mean, there's a there's a box set in the bookshop. There's also a hardback, a hard, yeah, a hardback volume 3, Red Rising and Philosophy, Break the Chains. There's a dramatized adaptation of Volume 2, Red Rising, Sons of Heirs, Volume 2, Wrath, dramatized version, CD, audio, Volume 1, dramatized version. You got Volume 1 and 2, audio, CD, audio. Ooh, wee. Let's see if I can. Do I want the dramatized version? I like the audio version. I like the regular. Seems like you get more with the regular so far. That's been my experience so far. I can do without the dramatized version. Let's see. Yep, dramatized version is available. If I would like to read it in dramatic form, that's good to know. 2003, is that when it came out? 2 years ago? That's what it says here. Dramatized version. Hmm. Am I about to be reading all of these fonts? I like a format. I do like to hear what the difference is. I do. I do. That's why I'm laughing. I'm giggling because I might listen to both formats just to hear what the difference is. Like, I don't know if is there any more read one format for me now that I have access to multiple formats. Like, girl, you can read all them things. Read them, girl. Read them. I do enjoy reading the different formats to see what the difference is. See if there's anything prizes or something. I do know the regular audio gives like basically it's the ebook. It's the audio of the ebook. The regular audio is, and then the dramatized version comes in and it doesn't. In my experience, in my bit of experience that I've had, the dramatized version doesn't give you like the first beginning of the book. It starts with the book. Like The dramatized version starts at chapter one. It doesn't give you the forwarding and the what do you call that? The forwarding and the dedication. It doesn't give you that. So that's why I like the regular audio, because the regular audio gives you everything that the book gives you for the most part. As far as I know now, I don't think there's any difference. As far as I know, it gives you everything that the book gives, just in audio. So it'll give you the forward, it'll give you the dedication, and the any author notes. It'll give you all of that. So that's what I like about the regular audiobook. The dramatized, the dramatic, what is it called? Dramatized audio. I think that's what it's called. It starts at chapter one, like after it gives its spiel, like it's a movie in your mind. After it does that, then it goes chapter one, and it starts at chapter one. It don't go into uh the other things that I just mentioned. It just goes chapter one. I'm like, wait, what happened to the dedication? What happened to the author notes? What happened to the forwarding? I like those things. So that's why my first choice would be the regular audio. And then my second choice would be the graphic audio, which is the dramatized version. So I can hear the leaves and the winds and the crickets and that stuff is it's fun. It's fun to hear those actual things and heartbeats. Because in the book, even in the audio book, it'll tell you what's happening. Like it'll tell you like if somebody stepped on some leaves and they crunched. In the graphic audio dramatized audio books, you hear the leaves crunching. Like I just think that's so amusing. So yeah, that's why I would read uh both formats. But I'm starting with the regular, okay, so that I can get all the details, all the author notes and the forwardings and the dedications. I like those things. Like, that's my favorite part. Before the book even starts, that's my favorite part. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Is there any more for the captain's vlog? Books and other items are available in the bookshop. You got your novelty items. Um, what else? I don't know what else in there. Puzzles, games. I did mention those things the other day. Um, that there's some games in the bookshop, puzzles, um, coloring books. I did mention and shared some links to some of those items. Um, I also have some coloring books for sale in the coffee shop. I have some vocabulary lists and quizzes available in the coffee shop, as well as crochet books. I have some crochet books available in the coffee shop, coloring sheets, vintage coloring sheets, um, movie reviews um, that are exclusive to the coffee shop. Um, crochet projects that's exclusive to crochet project updates that are exclusive to the coffee shop. I also have a blog where I reviewed books and movies on my blog. Uh, Also, the bookshop and bookshelves are on my blog. My Venmo me QR code is at the top of the screen in the corner. To support an avid reader and keep up with the necessities of my reading enjoyment, endeavors, my reading, my book titles, and book collecting, book reading socks, reading water, reading heated blankets, reading cozy socks, um, reading books, book titles, latest books, subscriptions, reading subscriptions. We got all kinds of subscriptions, Lord. All my book all my book stat have subscriptions. I have like subscriptions here, subscriptions there, subscriptions everywhere. The more like um the book stats does have a free version um with subscriptions you get more data. Also, with subscriptions, you get more titles. Um, with Audible, Audible is a subscription. Uh, Kindle Unlimited is a subscription. Kindle Unlimited, you can get titles. Also, just buying individual titles is an option. So the support given through the Venmo Me QR code is welcome. In the bookshop, there's also kits available, like crochet kits, knitting kits. I, I do have a Harry Potter crochet kit featured on my blog, and I did see a knitting uh, kit of Harry Potter available. Novelty items of Harry Potter available, um, along with other titles. Um, the different sections of the bookshop provides different items. So do enjoy your perusal through the bookshop by taking a look at the different tabs in the bookshop and typing in your different keywords, authors' names, book titles, and ISBNs numbers. TTFN.